Oh my god. You know, maybe I should just keep making Bears videos for the off season just to see what the hell's going on because man, I do not know what the heck's going on. Next thing you know, I take a quite nice little nap, and only 2 hours ago or a few hours ago, I hear that there's some guy named Matt Miller is saying that the Chicago Bears are going to have the second worst record in the NFL for this upcoming season. What the heck? Woo! The second worst record? Oh my goodness! As a Bears fan, oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You know, I actually hope Matt Miller's watching this video because I think you're a stupid ass clown. Yeah. Well, you see, I'm an NFL draft scout. You know, yada yada yada. The Bears are going to finish with the worst record in the league because they have no quarterback, which is technically true. They have no offensive line, which we don't know what the offensive line is going to play like going into this season. And they only have half of a cornerback, even though, you know, I'm not a fan of Fuller myself as a Bears fan. But, you know, he still is a decent corner to use. Along with, you know, a Jalen Johnson you projected would go into the first round. And you also projected that the coach would end up getting fired and he'd run his tail back to Kansas City, which I don't understand why Kansas City would just hire him back when they already seen that they don't need him in the first place. So, huh? I think he knocks the screw loose and he's doing a ding dong dum boo. Da, 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 da. Hey guys, it's Camfrey15. I'm back at it with another video for you guys. And for you Chicago Bears fans who are probably up in arms right now, probably either tweeting back at Matt Miller or not even worried about Matt Miller right now because whatever his dumbass is saying right now clearly doesn't know. One, it's already bad enough that the Bears get no national media coverage of any respect guaranteed from the national media, despite, you know, the Bears being one of the historic franchises in the NFL. The only thing about the Bears is they historically have never had a great quarterback. But everything else, they've always get ripped to shreds from the media. The only one time we ever got really good media press was back in 2018 when we were actually, you know, winning games and we were actually dominating teams. That great season that I wish never came to an end. Then you have dumbasses like Matt Miller, who says the Bears are going to have the second worst record in the league. Okay. I'm going to run you down from 1 to 32, the list of rankings this guy puts. I'm seriously going to do this. So Matt Miller's power rankings in terms of how each team ranks after post-draft and how they'll probably finish at the end of the next upcoming NFL season. Number 1, the Chiefs. Okay. Number 2, the Ravens. Okay. That's fair. 3, Saints. 4, 49ers. 5, Seahawks, which is a stretch, if you ask me. 6, Bills. I don't know about that one either. 7, Cowboys. I don't know about that. The Cowboys either. They're probably like, they're probably 10 or 12. I want to put them 7. 8, Titans. We'll have to see. 9, Texans. We'll have to see because they lost one of their best offensive threats. Number 10, the New England Patriots. This guy dropped the New England Patriots. I don't know whether he ranked them last year, but he dropped wherever they were ranked last year to number 10 for New England. I'm looking at that for New England. I'm sorry. New England fans, listen, you're a good 15, 17, heck 20. I'd give you one of those rankings. If you're in that area, okay. 15 to 20 area, yeah. There's no way the Patriots would finish as a top 10 team in the league. No way. No way. Vikings, 11. Okay. Packers, 12. They could be higher, as much as it pains me to say. But, okay. Steelers, 13. I don't know. The Steelers, I don't know. Bucks, 14. They could be higher, personally, in my opinion. I think the Bucks are a top 10 team. They should replace the Patriots as that 10th team. The Broncos, 15. So this clown has the Broncos at 15. So he believes the Broncos will finish with a top 15 record. So he's telling me the Broncos will finish second in the AFC West with a wild card spot. It could happen, but the Broncos really, they did look nice. They do have some weapons there for Drew Lock, especially when they got Jerry Jeudy, but I wouldn't put them 15. I wouldn't put them 15. They didn't show me last year they could be a top 15 team. 16. The Atlanta Falcons. What is this guy smoking? The Atlanta Falcons? They were one of the worst teams in the league last year. The only thing they got is a decent offense, which is Julio Jones and who else? Calvin Ridley? Their defense, they had no defense. What can I say about the Atlanta Falcons that has already not been said? Yeah, but the Falcons are going to be 16th, but the Bears are 31. Okay. 17, the Eagles. They could be higher. The Rams, 18. Okay. Browns, 19. All right. Cardinals, 20. Okay. 21, Chargers. 22, Raiders. Okay. 23, Colts. I'm sorry, with the Phillip Rivers addition, the Colts should be where the Broncos are at. They should be a 15. They should be, in terms of where they rank, 15. I don't know why this guy has the Colts at number 23 when they have one of the best offensive lines. They have a decent defense. And, they have a starting caliber quarterback that could take them to the playoffs. 23, I don't know like that. 24, Panthers, okay. 25, Dolphins, all right. 26, the Lions. 27, Jets. 28, Bengals. 29, Redskins. 30, Jaguars. 31, Bears. And 32, Giants. So, you're telling me the Bears will finish with a worse record than the Jaguars, the Redskins, the Bengals, the Jets, the Lions, who they play in the same division as this, and they usually dominate all the time. They'll finish with a worse record than the Dolphins. Look, there's nothing else I need to be said. What I find funny is how the Bears would have a worse record than the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah. This Matt Miller guy, he must be smoking something or he must be doing some sort of drugs because this guy is insane with where he placed the Bears and the other teams he put in front of the Bears. What in the blue hell is this guy doing? Or if whatever he's smoking, because this guy clearly is a clown. And I'm looking at you, Mr. Matt Miller. Obviously, you do not watch the Chicago Bears. You've just been hearing what's been going on in the headlines as of late. That the fact they had no offensive line, because their offensive line was garbage. They had really next to near no quarterback, which is true, but at the same time, there's still decent quarterback play. These people, these so-called analysts, don't know what the hell they're talking about sometimes. Sometimes the fans know better than these so-called analysts. Let's get something straight. The Bears have no wide receiver. Who? Really? Because I thought if you watch any Bears game, if you're a fan of any team, if you watched 17 full Bears games, you can say without a doubt, not Anthony Miller, Allen Robinson, he is their number one receiver, if not their best receiver, and he should still get his extension. I don't know why the Bears won't give him his extension he rightfully deserves. I'm looking at you, Ryan Pace. Give the man his extension. Don't let him walk away for nothing. And then guess what? Who are you going to be stuck with? Darnell Mooney and Anthony Miller? Listen, the wide receiver core for the Bears is good. It's actually a pretty decent core. It's a young core, but it's decent. You have Allen Robinson, who is your number one go-to receiver. I swear, almost every time Trubisky stepped back to throw, he always threw to Allen Robinson, and Allen Robinson would catch almost everything. Yeah, but we got no receiver. We got no number one receiver. Allen Robinson, he's making people look like, whoa. He's a number one receiver. He's legit. You have Anthony Miller. He's pretty cool. He's pretty good. You know, as for the other guys, okay, we'll have to see what goes on for them. But I have confidence that Riley Ridley can be a good receiver. I have confidence that Darnell Mooney can be a good wide receiver. Oh, wait, we just signed Ted Ginn Jr. Okay. Yeah, but that plays into the factor too. The offensive line. The offensive line right now, we don't know what we're going to get out of the offensive line this year. That's a question mark. So you can't judge that really. You know, you can't say, oh, that's the reason why they'll be one of the worst teams in the league because we have a questionable offensive line right now. Okay, the offensive line isn't good, but we don't know that. We don't know how they'll play when the season starts week 1. They could knock our socks off this entire season and actually play some pretty damn good football. The cornerback situation. I'm not even going to talk about that. You know, I'm not a fan of Kyle Fuller's, but at least he does a decent enough job. I don't like the fact that he's always 10 yards off the ball. I played cornerback. My cornerback coaches always told me, play at least 7 yards if you're, going to be off man or in zone coverage. And Jalen Johnson, this guy had him going in the first round. The Bears took him, and essentially people are saying that he could be a legit lockdown corner in the next 3 or 4 years. But yeah, we only have somewhat of a corner and somewhat of a secondary. Our secondary is Jalen Johnson. It's going to be Jalen Johnson because I don't see how Jalen Johnson loses the starting job. He's going to probably be an instant-day starter. Kyle Fuller, Eddie Jackson, and Tashawn Gibson. Yeah, we have no secondary. Our secondary's been vastly improved, actually. And then the quarterback situation. He says we have no quarterback. So you're telling me, essentially, or no, what he's saying is this, that whether it's Mitchell Trubisky or Nick Foles, they will do absolutely nothing. So you're telling me Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky will just go, I don't know, 0 for 31 with 0 yards passing, 0 TDs, and 31 attempts. Mr. Matt Miller, in a bad quarterback year for Mitchell Trubisky, in a regressing year where he was flat out awful. We finished 8-8 last year. That's a 500 record. That's like middle of the pack. That's like 20 or 17 on a power rankings list. But you have us ranked as 31st in the terms of the second worst overall record. This guy must not watch. He must have not watched Chicago Bears games. That's my only guess. I don't know why. This guy sounds like a complete idiot. So to Bear fans who still take an issue with this, please, if we actually make the playoffs this year and have a pretty good record, I would like for Bears fans to find this guy in his Twitter mentions and expose the guy for the clown he is. Because the fact that there are some teams on this list that that are ranked higher than the Bears in terms of record or potential records is insane. There's no way in hell the Jaguars, the Redskins, the Bengals, the Jets, the Lions, because the Lions play in the same division as the Bears. So you're telling me the Lions will sweep the Bears in the NFC North? The Detroit Lions will sweep the Bears in the NFC North. You gotta be kidding me. What does this guy think we're gonna go? 0-16 like they did? Please, spare me the BS. There's no way we're gonna have a worse record than the Miami Dolphins. Please. Jesus. There's no way we're gonna have a worse record than the Atlanta Falcons, because if you look at their division, it's stacked. Please, please, please. I don't know what this guy is smoking, but you can literally go up and put some evidence against this guy and say, dude, there's no way the Bears would be a worse team than half the teams I just mentioned in this video. Yeah, I guarantee you put some of these teams head to head, the Bears win time in and time out. Yeah, like they're really going to get swept by the Lions next year. Okay, we open week 1 against the Detroit Lions, and I see that as a W. I see our record going 10-6 or 11-5 again. These people on the media just, they don't pay attention to certain teams in the games they play. This guy does fail to realize that we still have a stout defense, which is going to be a top 10 defense, maybe a top 5 defense, maybe one of the best defenses of all time in NFL history when you look back on it. The offense is actually pretty good. The only issue is the offensive line and the quarterback. But yeah, we're going to finish second worst record in the league. Okay. I'll be back to see this, because even if we don't make the playoffs, I guarantee you we won't be ranked 31st in terms of record. Because my goodness, even with average quarterback play, we're a playoff team. With terrible quarterback play, we finished 8-8 last year. Terrible quarterback play, 8-8. But you're telling me we drop off to the point where we have one of the worst leagues, unless this guy thinks the best thing for the Bears' interest is just to tank. Because we do get our first round pick next year. Tank for Trevor or tank for Justin Fields. Unless that's the reason this guy's trying to tell me, then please help me here, because I don't see how the Bears finish with the second worst record. And the fact that he says that Matt Nagy could be fired by this upcoming season if we have a really bad record. No, I think you're talking about the GM. The GM would more than likely get fired. Matt Nagy would probably be here for one more year, and then if he doesn't do good next season, then yes, he's fired. Some of these NFL scouts, analysts, they don't know what they're talking about unless you're Adam Schefter or some other people, some verified people. But this Matt Miller guy, yeah, you need to go. Maybe reanalyze your whole pre-draft record ratings, because he must think the Bears will not start no quarterback, and the Bears won't have no offensive line, and the Bears won't have no secondary. Look, that's all I gotta say with this video. I came out here, I ranted, and that's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna get out for you guys. If you like this video, leave a like. Put in the comment section where you ideally think the Bears could rank in terms of record. Personally, I have them going maybe 16, 17, maybe 20. Like I said, maybe 15. Like I said, I've seen the full leak schedule, which for some reason they want to leak the Bears schedule, but they don't want to leak any other team's schedule. I see the Bears either going 10-6 or 11-5 after looking at it. That's a 10-6. Okay, that's on the cusp of possibly making the playoff. But 11-5, you could make the playoffs, especially if you beat your division rivals. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. So like I said, if you guys like this video, leave a like. If there's comments you want to put regarding this this dumbass here in Matt Miller, please put in the comment section what you think, and where do you think the Bears record and where they'll rank in terms of record. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want more Chicago Bears content. I thought I wouldn't have to do another Chicago Bears video for quite a while, but I guess this guy made me have to come up here and do this video because, Jesus, we just got some dummies in the world, don't we? I know. We got some dummies in the world going outside when they shouldn't be going outside. And now we got dummies in the world who can't even rank properly. Heck, even predict a good ranking. Like, literally, be reasonable with your rankings. Don't say the Bears are one of the worst teams in the league because it's just biased. I won't be shocked if the guy's a Packers fan, personally. Maybe that's why. Who knows? Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.